Hey guys, hello, how are you? This is going to be something different. It's always truly a blessing to be in the presence of such witnesses as yourselves. I am the one, the only host of this new segment called The Quiet Storm. It's no longer a jam session. I changed it because in one of the videos I played back, I saw that I wanted to call it something different. So I figured out the name of the show, or the title for the show would be called The Quiet Storm. Reason why I call it The Quiet Storm, because sometimes the storms that you're going through is because that storm becomes quiet. It's cloudy. It's just, it just comes out of nowhere. The waves, the ocean, and you see that you have nowhere else to turn to. But your eyes will be fixed on the one who can quiet the storm. I think some of you already know where I'm going with this. Some of those days I have a quiet storm, and I focus my eyes on the one that created the storm. For me to go to him, he is the one that created me and you, made out of dust, from ashes to dust to dust. And you gotta remember, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I am very humbled and honored to be able to share these things with you that I am aware of. You know, most days we don't know how our day, how our week, or how our month is going to go. But we do know for a simple fact that, we're doing something wonderful in the presence of the Almighty Father. You know, I acknowledge now that I am a follower of the one who created me. And in those, if you look at time shows us that you go through a storm in your situation, in your days, and you figure out a way to get through that storm. Sometimes we have different situations. Some of us don't know when the next storm is going to come. But when it does, it seems cloudy. It seems, unrealistic, but we have them. And when we do have them, we have them because we created them. We created problems for ourselves that the Lord knows we created. And if you look at yourself in the mirror, we have to give it all to Him that created those storms. And do you remember the story of the disciples, that he was in the boat sleeping, and then the storm came, and then he said he was sleeping because he realized that they did not have faith in him. So his faith caused them to have a storm. He brought the storm onto them, and he said when he was asleep, he realized that storm was going to come because he knew the one that created the storm. He fell asleep. And as he was sleeping, the story goes, as he was sleeping for a long time because he knew when that storm came that those men, he wanted to see where their loyalty lies. He wanted to see if they was going to trust in the one that created him. He wanted to see if it was possible for those that follow him to be his followers. His disciples, as you call it. We are disciples. We are ones that, see the day ahead. But we look to other things for help. And when we look to those things, it's because we don't believe in the one that set an example. The one that set an example for us, we look to other things that interest us in the world, rather than look to our Father who created all living things. We go to the worldly things, and we desire those things, and we desire people, and we desire worldly possessions, and we desire things of that nature. But we don't desire our Father who have given us the storm in our heart. See, he looks at our heart because he knows that the heart is where he lies. And he sent the one that created us, the one he sent before us. He sent him to believe in him and believe that he created us out of nothingness. You see, the story goes, he fell asleep, and all the disciples, the ones that were looking around at the storm, but not focused on the one that could quiet the storm. So you see, when he woke up, he made the storm be calm and be still. And we look to those other things instead of looking to the one that quiets the storm. He said, quiet storm, be still, and it had be still. When you're looking for things that has no substance whatsoever, that's the main thing you look for. But here's the thing. A lot of people look for things that don't, is desirable to them. But if you realize that, if you